Hello. There we go. That's better. Unmute the mic when you start the stream, Lee. It always helps. How are we doing? Yeah. Here we go again. So I finished Molten Rock today, which is really cool. And yeah, we're going to be starting Pointy Peak. And we're going to be bringing the Chaos Wheel in. I'm kind of ready. Ready as I'll ever be, I think. Thank you, Red. We'll see how we get on, though. Right, let's bring up gameplay. Here we go. Pointy Peak. Look at all those ticks. And look at this. 3-star Molten Rock. Done. Took me 9 years. Hello, Georgia. I wonder what the longest one I've done is, actually. Let's have a quick look. 4 years, 6, 5, 6, 11. Ah, yeah, Spiffenware was a tough one, actually. Fluffborough was even more difficult, actually. Fluffborough is probably the most difficult one, I think. I don't know if you've played that far yet, but yeah. Fluffborough was very, very tough. Upper Etching, Pebbly. Blundergrad was quite hard. That's where I started getting a fair few bugs and stuff. Breaking Point was okay. 2 Point University. I should go back to 2 Point University. Yeah, maybe I should. Oh, the Space Academy one. That was really tough, actually. Yeah, 13 on the Lifeless Estate. Yep, again, that was those plot objectives. They took quite a while. Molten Rock, though, 9 years. Yeah. All right. Let's have a look at the wheel so you can see what we've got going on there. I've added a few more in, but we'll just see how that all goes. But yeah, we've got remove room, expel the best student, sack best teacher, assistant, and janitor, then sack one of each staff member, delete any room, delete the library. I think I've got like delete dormitory, wonky items, the usual one, hire only staff with bad traits, send patients home, full speed and no pausing, remove entertainment returns as well. And yeah, so we've got a lot here. It's going to be fun. Right, let's do this then. Back to gameplay. Let's see how we get on. Oh, God. Okay, Pointy Peak, everyone. If you've not seen this before, spoilers ahead. Let's go. I don't know how I'm feeling about this tonight. I've just woken up from a nap. Can you tell? I'm a bit flushed, and I was like, oh, God, I'm going to need a nap before I do this stream. Yeah, and I've been recording a fair bit today. I did 2 Point Hospital, completed Molten Rock, and yeah, we've got quite a bit of editing to do when I finish stream. And I'd also kind of like to go back and do a bit of Planet Zoo. Yeah, it felt like a napping kind of day today, Georgia. And like at the moment, because I'm in the process of moving out and stuff, my bed is gone, so I've kind of got like a mattress on the floor. It's not a good look. But yeah, I'll be starting to move stuff up to my girlfriend soon, so streams may be on hold, but yeah, I do have a video recorded. I've said this in several streams, but yeah, it has been warm, but it's also, the weather's been quite bad today. But yeah, the warmth really wiped me out today. Yeah. So, here we go. This is my first time playing this level as well, so we'll just have to see what happens. Right. Welcome to Pointy Peak, home to clouds, yetis, and frigid temperatures. Life in the Pointy Mountains is extremely beautiful, but it's also beautifully extreme, with countless sheer drops and absolutely zero medical facilities. Yeah, I think it was... Did it rain today, where I live? I think it did a little bit, and then it just got very humid. Vitality Johnson holds the record for an emergency deployment to the peak, arriving in 3.5 days, a full 2 weeks faster than the previous time. The Bigfoot Foundation were admittedly a little impressed, but they need better. Build a medical campus and aid in their mission to support the Pointy Mountains and all who call its icy faces home. Hello, Wolfie, and hello, Krogu. I forgot to say hello. But yes, right, okay, so what do we need to do? Your medical training has gone swimmingly thus far. Still, you've not yet delved into the belly of the beast. Literally everyone knows the hardest medical procedures involve a thorough rummage. It's time to complete your schooling and dive into surgery. Okay, right, surgery it is. So right off the bat we have, what is this? This is a student lounge and a dormitory. I'm sorry, but guys, we'll get rid of them. Got a blueprint to show you. Here we go. Now, so it starts, I do my setup, we get to the 1-star objective, and then the timer starts. Oh, you're going to be in Amsterdam, Georgia. Amazing. What are you going for? Let's have a quick look. I have added some more dorms here. Here's my medically themed dormitory. It costs quite a bit of money, but they look damn good. So let's get that down. And it also can hold up to 10 students. It's also got a bunch of stuff in, like all of the medical requirements and stuff that a student would need. And that goes down. Next up then, did I actually save? I didn't save my other stuff. We didn't need it really. So now we need to build a surgery. Now, if you've not played 2 Point Hospital to the point where you get your surgery unlocked, they are hellish rooms that actually require 2 staff members to use. Hello, Diz. How you doing, mate? So the surgery in 2 Point Hospital, you need a doctor and a nurse in there. And they've got a bunch of stuff. Like, actually, this is all very familiar. So that's cool. That's good to see that. We're going to put the basics in here. And that will do for now. We've built our surgery, and then we need to start our academic year. So we're then going to add in, we need some teachers, so we'll bring in a nurse, and we'll also bring in a doctor. Ooh, that's decent, actually. Inspirational speaking, aerodynamics, and medical school. Good, good. We'll bring them in. And, yeah, okay, that will do for now. Let's start our next year. And we're going to need radiators here, aren't we? The Bigfoot funding. Here in the mountains, we don't believe in charging people for education. We just find it a bit... Oh, fantastic. Thanks, Bigfoot Foundation. So, no tuition fees. Amazing. Do we get... We do get rent, but we don't get tuition fees. That's frustrating. Right, okay. Cure 3 patients to start us off. So, let's grab a couple of benches for people to wait. I always go for these nicer looking benches. They're also the benches that I use quite heavily in 2 Point Hospital as well. I've just about finished the DLC, the Bigfoot one, so that's going to be a good one. Duckworth upon Bilge. Oh god.
Welcome back, fellow students. It's me, DJ
Don't remind me.
Shorts, keeping me finger on the
Okay,
pulse of
award.
so
Right,
you
I
can
did.
have to.
Again,
Today's topic,
I saved a
what's
blueprint for my
travelling
ward from the last
overseas
level, so we're going to pop that in.
less popular.
And as you can see, I've got I've kind of given them little markers so I know what they
Here's
do.
a pretty niche favourite of
So
mine
this
from
ward
an actor
here.
I cannot even pronounce the name of. It's pretty
Oh,
challenging
why
stuff.
aren't you
Check
going to
it out.
place? Oh, because the door's in the wrong. Yeah, that would help. Getting the door in the correct location is always a good start. So we're going to move the door. We'll shift that. We'll grab this, pop it down there, then stick the door in here. Come on, door, go in. Try again. It does not want to place that door. Ah, come on. Right, well, we'll try this again. Let's pop the door down. Dorm. Ward. What am I placing here? A ward. A ward. So we're going to place the ward right there a second. And then I'm just going to move this silly doorway along a touch. The tiniest of margins, and then we should be able to pick this up. Ah, there we go. That's much better. Excellent. Right, we also are going to need a library. And again, I saved a blueprint for my library, but this library is... It comes with a little bit of a difference. So it's an expensive one. It's 8x5, so it is pretty big. But also, it has enough space for me to fit in extra bits and pieces. So we're going to add in the library here. I'm aware that this room is not great in terms of what we're going to be putting in there, but we can work it all out and sort some things out later on if the wheel allows me to. Next up, we're going to hire an assistant to work in that library, and that goes in. Once we've cured our 3 patients, we should get our next objective, and then eventually, hopefully, get our 1-star objective. So, here we go, 1 star. So, we need to start the timer very soon, but what we'll do is, we need a surgery cure rate of 60%, we need to level up 100 students, complete 5 research projects, and earn $250,000. So to begin with, I want to make sure that I'm putting in the stuff that I know are going to be useful for me. We're going to start off with the book club, which I'll stick down here. And then we'll also put in the bookworm. Then we need to complete 5 research projects, so I'm going to need to build my research room. Let's get that done. I don't have one saved, I don't think, because I just build these to size, really. So we can put in a new research room, and maybe, just maybe, I'll work out a lab that I can then save as a blueprint. Yeah, this doesn't look great. I kind of want to adjust this building before we even start. So I'm going to grab that, get rid of that doorway, and then pick this library up, and it should now fit in. Oh, it would have already fit. I just needed to remove the door. So let's... as soon as that's built, I will remove the long wall that I've added. Right, we'll get rid of that. We don't need that. Away you go. And then we have some... Right, okay, so we've got some Bigfoot funding tasks here. So before I put in the research room, I'm going to grab the private tuition here. And we're going to find somewhere to put this. So that, we can fit it in down here. I'm going to do a nice long extra wall in here. That goes down, and I'll build my research room now while I'm waiting for that to complete. Research needs to be 4x4, so we'll add it in here. I'm going to make it 5x4 just because I feel like I need the extra space at the moment. So we'll put that in, and then we want to add in a couple of desks that improve the research lab itself. So we'll start by putting these in, just on the edge, and that'll do. Then we need to start a new research project. We're going to bring in bodily druids and flappy hamper. Okay, so these improve the treatment power. That's very useful, but for now, because I'm short of cash, I'm going to bring in some more doctors. And we're just going to have a doctor and a nurse to work in research only. So let's just have these two set to working only in research. Yeah, bodily druids is quite funny. Okay, right. That is done. I haven't yet started my objectives, so I've still got setting up that I can do. So we will grab the private tuition room, and once that is built, I can then put that in and we'll start the timer, I promise. So do keep in mind what rooms you want me to get rid of, and remember, try to be nice. Be gentle with me tonight. I'm tired. Right, there we go. We have private tuition in, and we can now start the timer of doom. It begins. Right, the countdown has started. Let's see what happens. Okay. Our curator is 100% in surgery, which is good. And we can work on leveling up our students and completing those research projects and earning some money. If we get some good private tuitions coming in, we will hopefully... You can remove the surgery if you want. Chaos time has begun. I'm going to bring in some more doctors, but I do need to be very, very careful of the fact that none of these doctors are particularly well trained, and they will be costing me money in wages. So let's just boost the number of people we can have working in the research lab. And we've already upgraded a course, and they want the big pharmaceuticals. So we'll pop that in right next to that window there. And yeah, that's looking good. Already starting strong. Now I need to make some really quick jumps forward before the first timer runs out. That's how we're going to try and cope with things. Now we don't get any monthly experience bonuses either, by the looks of things. And we certainly don't get any tuition fees. So we are going to need to try and push the number of dormitories we have. And also we might need to worship the orb. So we'll pop Orb Club down. And we'll try and get the orb statue in as well. And hopefully that's going to help us out. We are going to need to bring in janitors because I assume we're going to have some sort of fire-based thing happening. So we'll get one in to begin with. And the ward they want again. Why do they want a ward? We've already got one. Oh, it's on fire. The ward is on fire. Let's get the janitor over there now. When did that happen? I'm rejecting the requirement, the request for a ward, because the janitor's going to sort this one out. That was one thing I did notice playing Molten Rock. I was getting requests for rooms that I already had, not realizing that they were on fire. But I mean, how can you not notice this? How can you not spot that there's a massive fire there? Anyway, that's sorted. So these doctors should hopefully generate a nice amount of research points for us. Thankfully, we don't have a raging volcano to deal with while we're here. It looks like I'm not getting... Let's just have a look at the monthly profit again. We don't even get tuition fees. We only get income from treating patients. So there's no tuition fees, no rent, and no XP bonuses at all. We need to get these C-grade private tuitions done then. So let's find some... Right, Billy Sausage. Billy Sausage. We'll get you in for a C-grade tuition, and then do we have anyone else? He got up to a D. Kirk Mountain. Let's get you over there, and we'll have Gwendolyn Muscle as well go for a C-grader. Do we have Billy Sausage? We'll send you straight for private tuition as well. So that's three students queued up for... I know, the chaos has begun before we even had a chance to spin the wheel. You're absolutely right. That's a research project done. We're going to go with Priceless Health immediately after that to try and keep the money rolling in. And I have boosted the number of researchers I can have working in here to 3, which should help us generate those research points a bit quicker. But we will bring in another nurse so that we can have as many people working in that research department as possible. And we're not looking too bad, but we have made profit for the first time though, so that's good. No money dwindling away. That's the one thing we need to be careful of. Likewise, let's revisit some of the rules of the Wheel of Chaos. If I have to remove a room, I cannot put any more of that room back in for 10 minutes. If I have to sack a staff member, I cannot bring another staff member of that same vein in for 10 minutes. And yeah, all of that sort of stuff. Anything I do in the wheel, I cannot rectify it for another 10 minutes. Once we get that next spin out of the way, I can then rectify it. So basically what can happen though is, after the spin is done, say for example, I remove my private tuition room. Oh, we got to cure 5 patients for some Bigfoot funding. That's good. Yeah. So let's imagine I've had to remove my private tuition room. The 10-minute timer starts. After that 10-minute timer finishes, I can then put back in the private tuition room, then spin the wheel again. If it lands on remove a room and you guys pick private tuition, I would have to once again remove the private tuition and I couldn't put it back in for 10 minutes. So that private tuition continues to remain in the pool. It's not like absolved from the next round of Chaos Wheel, if that makes sense. Same with staff. If I have to sack my best doctor, I can't bring in another doctor for another 10 minutes. If we bring in another doctor after 10 minutes and it happens to be the best doctor, and again I need to sack my best doctor, they're off again. So all of that sort of stuff is like part of the rules. You guys get to throw as much at me as possible. 10 minutes in this is fair enough. Planet Zoo, when we did Chaos Wheel, was an absolute... I don't even want to get into it, how bad it was. But it was dreadful. Right, okay, so we've got ghosts. We should hire a janitor to deal with that. But yeah, Planet Zoo, Chaos Wheel, I don't know if I'll ever do it again. And we have some very unhappy students, so we are going to need to do something to sort that out. You can see right there, they're not particularly happy. Let's put in some stuff to maybe help them out. Let's get some bathrooms in. We've yet to put any of those in, so we'll grab a bathroom. We'll also grab a shower room. Now, we also do need to bear in mind that having Orb Club, whilst it will bring us in some money, it also has negative impacts on our students' happiness, and that could be why we've got quite a few of them who are a little bit upset right now. So what we'll do is we'll add in a... I wonder if, rather than add it... Let's put a student lounge in. I wasn't going to, but I think we probably need to. Where can I put one, though? We've got quite a small amount of space to work with. Train one teacher. I'm going to abandon that one. We will get another round of Bigfoot funding, so that shouldn't be a problem. We've got a surgery outbreak and we may need to already duplicate the surgery. Let's have a quick look. I don't have a lot of space here for building, so let's add in an extra chunk on this one here. Then I'll move again. We'll move the boot club sign up, and that should give us enough space to put in a very small student lounge. No, yeah, we can do it. We just have to make a little bit of an odd-shaped one. Then we'll get rid of this, add the door in. I'm going to slow it down a touch, and then we can add in some little bits and pieces to finish off this little student lounge. So we'll get the kitchenette in, microwave. Hello, Lep. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're ready. I'm not. We've had some LJ Rosh TV nap club. A few of us have just woken up from naps and are just getting back into being fully awake. But yeah, welcome. It's time. Pointy Peak is upon us. The chaos has begun, but we haven't had our first spin yet, so I still have a bit of time to get things looking good before the nightmare begins. So yeah, we're looking okay at this moment in time. We're going to just add in another chunk here. And then will my... Oh, no, I didn't want to pick it up. Wanted to duplicate it. Yep, we can do this. This is going to fit in our second surgery, which is great. Yeah, we had a fire, but that's it. Nothing out of the ordinary in terms of 2 Point Campus, really. But yes, we are working on Pointy Peak, in case you hadn't noticed. Right, okay, so that's good. We're looking okay. Student surgery cure rate needs to be 60%. It's currently only 55. Train one teacher again from Bigfoot. Come on, man. Give me something good. The money's not too bad. We have almost earned $250,000, which is good. We need to complete 3 more research projects. I might do the 1-star objectives here before we've even had the wheel spun. That's what I'm talking about. That's what we want until the first wheel spin. Right, I've got someone who's very upset, but I think they're going to be okay when they get some milkshake in them. Oh no, look, we've got brain freeze. That's an old one. That was 2 Point Krampus, wasn't it? Right, we better get a medical room up and running. I've made a mistake here. This, I got cocky, didn't I? Can I afford this? Is it going to be worth me doing it? No, 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 no. Whilst we can, we're going to expand as much as possible in this area here. Your timing is far too good, Lep. It's almost as if you have a copy of the timer yourself. I'm a bit worried about you sometimes.
Has gone down over the past few months, but frankly, I'm not sure that I agree. I'd much rather our little radio community stay as small as possible.
Right, I need to make some adjustments here before I can put this door in. That goes in there. That gives us a little bit of space. I've got a student who wants to drop out because they've got... Oh my god, right. I've made a really major mistake here early on, not realising that we'd have... Trainer Janet, stop giving me training ones. Oh no, it's time to spin the wheel. Here we go. The Wheel of Chaos. Pray to the gods of the wheel that we'll get something decent to start us off with. Just give me something decent, please. Ah, that's okay. That's fine. Send a patient home. You know, that's probably the easiest one to give us. Thank God. Right. Hello, everyone who's just joined in. You've just caught the first spin of the Wheel of Chaos. And, yeah, the wheel has blessed us with sending one patient home. We got lucky. Let's... So, I'm going to send that patient home. And we're going to send one of the surgery patients home. In fact, let's make it a little bit more difficult for ourselves. We'll send one of the emergency patients home. So that should be an automatic fail on one of those patients, right? Surely that's fair? Now we'll start. Right, and the wheel begin. So, Chaos Timer begins. Let's carry on. We are going to put in a psychiatry. And I do have quite a few of these who are, like, already... I've made some blueprints, basically. I'm trying to get ahead of things. Unfortunately, we do lose these windows, but that's not a problem. The windows don't worry me. But that already has a 40% treatment rate, which is really good. Let's put in a medical office. I've got no money. Why isn't my pastoral support going down? I don't know what's going on here. It won't let me put it in. Let's try again. There, that's better. So we've got this little pastoral support room which can go in. That will give us a little bit more of a boost. And I'm going to remove some of these to give me a bit of a refund. There we go. And it's end of year awards season. What did we win? 2 failed and 1 dropped out. That's a tough year, that. Okay, right. That's tough. So, in the meantime, we can actually upgrade our courses. We'll upgrade medical school and nursing. We'll do that. And yeah, we are short of space and we're already in debt. This isn't good. Let's go. Ah, okay. I've had a couple of issues with templates placing. Where certain items, especially if I've used the precision move, they sometimes just don't place properly. But eventually they will. I am running out of space here, but what I will do is I'll start removing some of these pieces here. And then I'll potentially expand my buildings that I currently have, like, right within their limit. And then hopefully that'll give me a little bit more space to play around with. I really don't want to expand until I'm able to. So, let's have a look here. I can't afford to do anything, so we are going to need to... If we can cure 3 patients in a row, that'll be good. That'll give us some more Bigfoot funding, and that should pull us out of debt. It's harder than you might think, though. The surgery cure rate is going to be very tough to do, I think. And I'm wondering if Orb Club... We're getting rid of Orb Club. It's not bringing in any money, so that'll take us out of debt, which is good. But our students are very, very unhappy at the moment because of the pastoral issues and the medical issues that we need to sort out. Janitor jobs. Complete 10 janitor jobs. That's an easy one, so that's good. We bring in a janitor who's trained in ghost capture as well. That should help us out. And then let's add in some extra space in this campus building. There we go. Right, now that's a little bit more space to play around with, so we can put our medical office in now as well. And of course, I do need staff who are trained in using these. They are going to need to be added in. Maybe I should sort out the heating, actually. That's going to be a major... That's probably why people are so upset, actually. Not enough heat. Yeah, let's do that. Radiators. I mean, look at this. We don't have radiators anywhere here. Terrible. Quickly put some of these in. I hope you weren't expecting well-placed stuff in here, because that's not happening, I'm afraid. Okay, that's good. Now we get some exterior heating stuff in. Satisfy personal goals, that's another good one. Right, there we go. That should have warmed everything up for us. Okay, big book. For now, we'll just put that right in the middle. Yeah, mid-room radiators today, Lep. I can't be dealing with anything else. So when you look at the rooms, just imagine them without the radiator. So now we can start filling out our library. Hello, Midnight. Welcome to the stream. So this lovely library that I put the blueprint down here, I'm going to show you this one while we're waiting for the timer to tick down and hopefully recovering some finances. Let's have a quick look at what we need. They wanted a ward bookcase, so that can go in here. And another one, they want an injection bookcase. So what I've done with this library, it's basically my mega library. Can't do live music, sorry. So we've got some lovely little private cubicles for each of the nice little, like the textbook cubicles, and they're all private and sectioned off so people can sit and study with their friends. Then we've got a nice row of bookcases and the trophy cabinet. Then over here is where you would put your course-specific bookcases. So I've left these blank for the initial kind of setup. And then we've got like little bits of bump in the corner just to flesh it all out. This is my favourite library. Best one I've designed, let's be honest. You can also have a look at the medical-themed dorms. Like I said, I was working on some medically some thematic dorms for each of the archetypes. So these have all of the medical kit in and stuff, and use the medical school flooring and wallpaper features. So that's really cool and has a lot of stuff in. And also, apart from the fact that this one's full, you can have up to 10 students in here, and it's fully kind of functioning and gets the maximum accommodation rating achievable. Develop 3 new romances. Now, I am not going to take on any illnesses that I can't do right now, so we're going to need to put in some love benches and stuff, and hopefully that will start developing some romances for us. We can't afford it, we've run out of money. I'm going to continue rejecting them, and I'll also reject the emergency. What's going on here? Oh, the benches have phased through the wall. That's nice. That's because I built that wall. Excuse me, sir. Thank you. Right, okay. We've leveled up 100 students. We've completed 3 of our 5 research projects, and we should have some more. Yeah, okay, so when we get a bit more money after developing those 3 new romances, we should be able to add in a new financial recovery research project. But we're going to go further into debt if we can't sort this out, and I really don't want to take out a loan. I still need my medical office, and I actually need to hire someone who can work in here. So yeah, we're in a little bit of a difficult situation right now where I can't put anything else in. We need some money, which means we need to bring in some romances. So if my student would like to get that sorted, that would be good. Head clinic, thumping therapy. Oh god, come on. 60% on our surgery rate as well. We're not doing too well. Yes, you will only be able to build your romance outside in the freezing cold, hugging each other for warmth. I don't think we're going to do it though, because look at the amount of money that we're already in debt, and we've not developed any new romances. I'm going to abandon that. Let's see what we get instead. We've got 1 minute and 26 seconds left. I don't have any food for my students. Oh dear. Ah, this ain't looking good. I don't have thumping therapy, so can we just send this lot home? Train 1 assist. Come on, Bigfoot, give me something good. The Chaos Wheel largely has a lot of the same stuff as we had last time, but I have added some more like room and staff specific ones. What was that? 40 students attend campus party events. Oh my god, yes! Amazing. Oh, I can't afford to schedule one in. We're going to run out of money here, guys. We are going to go bankrupt. Can I take a loan now? Yes. Right, okay, let's take a loan out. I'm going to quickly pause before the timer runs out. Earn $1,000 from amenities. That might be doable. Schedule in a student party there. Then we will add in some food and drink very quickly. Then, what else can we put in? The Claw at Love machine. It's time to spin the wheel. Okay. The last thing I want to do is putting my thumping therapy room, and then we'll spin the wheel. Which means if remove room comes up, and you guys tell me to remove the thumping therapy room, I will be most disappointed. So just remember that. Remember to be kind to your streamer tonight. Okay. to the wheel, to the wheel. Here we go. Sack best teacher. That's not too bad, actually. That's not too bad. I have a surplus of teachers, and I think they are all pretty poor anyway. So let's have a look. So it's the best teacher from each course. We will get rid of Fabio Marinade because Fabio has extra traits and qualifications. So off he goes. And then one nurse in Jacinta Stench. Off you go. We can't hire any more staff for 10 minutes. Let's start the timer again. And away we go. Okay, cool. So we have managed to scrape by. We've still got plots and stuff that we can use, which is good. And we can... Fabio was sacked for being overqualified. Yes, he had too many qualifications. Head clinic bookcase, we can put that in. We don't actually have a head clinic though, so I'm not quite sure why that needs to be added in, but we'll leave that be. And, oh yes, very quickly, let's start a new research project. How many doctors? Cool, right. One more. So we need to get our surgery cure rate up. That's going to be the thing we need to do. Well, the union can... The union can't get here. It's too cold. Let's add in some... So at least we've sorted out the student happiness. It's kind of middle of the road at the moment, so that's not too bad. We'll get some more radiators in. Radiators will be placed in the middle of the room if you are just joining me. And I'm not sorry.
I recently spent a weekend away on Pebbly Island.
And we could do with some bins as well.
In our proverbial neck of the metaphoric woods, where I stayed
Earn 1,000 from amenities. That should be a nice easy one, actually. We're getting there. We're getting somewhere.
It's true. I do it all
I'm
the time.
kind of okay with how things are so far, but yeah, we do need to...
What are they looking at?
Let's keep scheduling in some events. And what I could really do with is a lecture theatre. Did I save one from my last level? No, I didn't. Okay, I'm sorry, Midnight. Some of them are on the sides. Just not all of them. Okay, so we are definitely going to have a problem boosting the cure rate of the surgery. That's going to be the thing that we need to watch out for. I'm going to get another student lounge party going so we can continue pushing those events, and that will give us quite a bit of money. Can I quickly put a lecture theatre in? In fact, I will. We'll put a quick lecture theatre in down here because that's going to allow us to run some films, which again will count as an event. So I'm going to schedule in a sci-fi film very quickly. That's good. We need to be careful with our money though. We do have a loan. And if I can duplicate this surgery, that might be a good idea. We've got this weird maze of corridors going on here, so... Yeah, I can. Excellent. We'll pop that down there, then we'll just move the benches. Great, okay. Yeah, I feel like we're kind of getting somewhere. Just ignore the people dying, though. That doesn't count. A head clinic now. We can't do that right now. I don't have any space. And that is problematic because if we could build a head clinic, we'd be able to treat some more patients, which again would help us. Maybe I can just add one in here. And we'll just extend the corridor there. Now, let's have a quick look at my head clinic because I think there's a problem with it. It's going to be too expensive. Yeah, 35,000. And that's the one I'm going to be putting in. So we'll just have to try and get these events done quickly, get a nice boost of cash from the Bigfoot Foundation, and then we can hopefully progress with that. Now, we can't hire any more doctors and nurses for another 6 minutes, but once that's done, we should be okay. This level is going to be difficult. It's, yeah, I don't like them in the middle either, but it's... It's quite difficult not having them in the middle, especially the way I've designed my rooms and stuff. It's really hard not to fit them in here, but I will, just for you. I'll try and move some stuff around. And the like the actual outlay of them and the way that they kind of look. There we go. See, that's there. See, that doesn't look too bad. That's now against the wall. I'll pick this one up as well. We'll put that against the wall for you. And then here in the surgery, I can do that as well.
Get some gubbiny grub in your gob with cheesy
The problem is, if you were wanting to min-max things, you kind of have to put them in the middle, don't you? I've never yet managed to get it right, where I can get these on the edge and have like a complete room filled with stuff. But then I'm not too good at that sort of stuff, really. If I do this, can I just sneak it behind here? That counts, right? Against the blackboard? That's nice and snug. You can't take that off me. I did well there. We're in debt, but we'll just pretend that that's not happening right now. Well, how are we doing for student events? Is it film time yet? Nope. Yeah, I let things get away from me, didn't I? Oh my god. Okay, this ain't good. That is taking a long time. Like, that is literally going to be vending machines, which is a bit of a shame. So I think we might have to... oh god, oh god, oh god. Right, we just need to... it's happening already. Yeah, exactly. A heated blackboard. What's wrong with that? Especially when it's cold. Keep your hands nice and warm. Okay, well, we are kind of okay month to month. But, like, if we can get this oh, maybe we're not okay month to month. The thing is, the more treatment rooms we have, the quicker we're going to be able to treat people, which means we're going to be able to make money from treatments nice and quick. Like, you can see we've made 13,500 last month from treatments. So, maybe I need to take out another loan. This might be a bad idea, though. I kind of want to just let things wait until we can get this next spin of the wheel in, and then I'll try and solidify. One of the problems that we have is, I mean, I can sell some stuff to reduce the treatment power of the rooms, and that might help me out. But I'm not too confident going into the end of this year, especially with the fact that, you know, we've got a dorm here that's not fit for purpose. So, like, I can't afford to hire anyone. I can't bring anyone else in. Hopefully we'll win some awards this year, and that'll give us a little bit of money. But right now, even without the chaos wheel, this is tough. Yeah, that 1,500 funding isn't good. Let's see what awards we've won. But I've kind of committed to it now, so we kind of, yeah, 1 failed and 2 dropouts. We did win 3 awards, but that has not helped our finances at all. And they want a surgery bookcase now, so I can't give them that. This is tough. This is really tough. Right, we're going to start off again. I'm not going to upgrade any courses. We're just going to see what we can do here. I do have another research project in the works, but at present, that's not going to bring me in enough money at all to do anything. It won't even get us out of debt. So my options are take out another loan, then very quickly build my head clinic. That leaves me with the injection room to build. Oh, don't worry about it, you'll be alright. I still don't have a medical office, and I still don't have someone who can actually work in pastoral care, so let's get someone in. That sorts that out, and the thumping therapy bookcase we can place as well. I should maybe try and get the surgery bookcase in very quickly while I've got money. Now, my problem here is this could spell the end for us, really, if we don't... Oh, amazing. Right, let's quickly start the Priceless Health Research Project. And, yeah, okay, more requests. Coffee kiosk and smoothie kiosk. Right, okay, we will put down 1 coffee kiosk, a meat wizard machine.
Attention. Your finger is not a toothbrush.
and I can't afford a smoothie kiosk. That is probably because we've reached the end of the month and my money has dropped a little bit. Yeah, that's right. So rather than keeping the pulpitation machine, we'll get rid of that, and then it's just going to be a case of people will have to use the vendors to get what they need. As soon as I get a bit of money, I am going to hire a new assistant. Yeah, I really shouldn't have done that. Really shouldn't have taken that one on. But we have made a bit more money. So we can bring in an assistant now to work in the coffee kiosk. We've got another research project available, but right now my research is all getting pumped into money generating. Thankfully though, we now have another treatment room up and running, and as the timer ticks down, I'm going to take off... Ooh. Oh my god, we did an emergency. And we can place our smoothie kiosk. Put that there. And it's timer time. Okay, pause, dismiss, Wheel of Chaos, let's do this. What have you got for me now? Spinny, spinny. Give me something good. Just be kind. That's all I ask of you. Hire only staff with bad traits. Okay, so for the next 10 minutes, that isn't too bad. I think we've been quite lucky today. We'll start the timer again, and then we'll come back in. Now, I do need to bring in some more staff, so let's have a look. We can't hire Albert Pussyfoot. We can't hire Emma Rocket, so we'll get rid of them. Weak bladder and dry mouth on Jimmy Gump. Gross and iron bladder, we can't do that. I do need staff, thankfully, because I sacked some last time. So that's good. We'll bring you in. Wait, hang on. Were they bad? Gross, weak bladder. But they do have good qualifications, so we can't do that. If I didn't need staff, what I think that should mean is sack a staff member and replace them with bad traits. Yeah, I think that's probably the best way to go about it. Right, okay, we move on. I do need another nurse.
My toe from hither to yon if I wasn't completely tone deaf. Did you know that I'm also situationally tone deaf?
Because I need to replenish the staff that I sacked last time.
I have one
Now that I've actually got some money. Again, I don't need the doctor, I need a nurse, so we're just going to have to let that fill up. Right, where are we? Ooh, complete a marketing campaign? No, go away. So, we can do some more student campus events. I'm going to put another sci-fi film on, and we're going to host another student lounge party. Okay, right. We are kind of getting somewhere. That's a veggie kiosk that we need to put in. Oh. We'll get rid of the Cheesy Gubbins machine, and we'll also get rid of the Morsel Men machine and any other vending machines that we've got. Bye-bye. Right, okay. So, we're not doing too bad. I mean, the staff wages are a bit insane. We could do without that. But if we can start getting in some more, like, objectives to complete, I think we should start to pull clear of this. We've got one more research project that we are completing at the moment, and then we just need to get our surgery cure rate up. Now, I imagine that's going to be the difficult one. Can't remember what we can put in here to make it work. Can we actually upgrade these machines? Like the surgical table and stuff. Complete 10 janitor jobs. Yes, that's a good one. Right, okay. So we've got more student events. Hopefully we'll get a little bit more money coming in. And then we can push this even further. I think we get 8 at every... Or is it 12? Yeah, it's 12. 12 for the student films. And then the lounge will take up to 8 in there. Maybe it's maybe it'll finish when these films end. No? No. So, does that mean that these aren't actually counting?
Students with medical issues should go to the health clinic. Weather report. I'm so cold.
We're going to schedule another one anyway, and then hopefully that'll... God, The hailstorm is horrible. The snowstorm is awful. Right, we're going to move the bookworm. There we go. Right. Injection room. I thought it was going to happen at some point. Let's see. I don't think I can actually... Can I expand this building?
Cheesy gob-off asks challengers to see how many cheesy gubbins they can stuff into their unsuspecting mouths.
I can, yeah.
Is a wonderful thing, don't you
That's
think?
unaffordable.
It brings
I've got
us
no
all
money
together
left.
and
Oh,
fills
no.
our mouths with cheese.
Right, okay. Right. So because I can't schedule more events because I've got no money, we need these janitor jobs to be complete. And then we need this research project to complete. Once that's done, I will hopefully not have gone too far into debt and we can actually get ourselves back onto a bit of an even keel and schedule some more events. It looks like it might be like 40 unique students, and again, a book club bookcase, which we certainly can't afford. Okay. Right. 5 minutes till the next spin. Ooh, Bigfoot challenge complete, and that gets us 35,000, which is good. 20 students attend events. Why would you do this to me? Okay, let's get another party ready. Once I get 4,000, if we can do that before the end of the month, I'll very, very quickly schedule in a party. What's going on? Oh, leave it out, man. Get over it. If you want to drop out, drop out. I don't have time for you. Yes, student. No! I didn't do it in time. We're going to have to abandon that. We can't do that. Okay, right. Now then. Yeah, this one's tough. And it doesn't help that the current dormitory I've got, I really need to... we might need to do a little bit of a redevelopment and just sell everything and kind of bring it back. Oh, no. Oh, midnight. That sounds horrible. That sounds really bad. Develop 5 new friendships. This might be a tough one, given that we are like in the middle of the year. We probably already have friendships developed that need to be developed, but we'll just see. We'll see where things take us. In fact, I need to just play fast and loose with these. We can't take that on. I want to keep this silver one because I think it's going to give us quite a bit of money, and I really need quite a bit of money. Oh god. The thought of catching people in the toilet at a fast food restaurant, that's like worst nightmare levels. See, the 1-star objectives really lure you into like a false sense of security, given that 2 of them are very easy. Oh no, much older couples as well. Right, where are we? Okay, surgery bookcase we can't be doing. 30 out of 40 students attending campus events. Curing 2 of 5 patients should be good though. But we are slipping further into debt. This is not actually working. We are going to need to sell the lecture theatre because it's not actually giving us what we want. They aren't counting towards attending events, so maybe the events only count as like student lounge parties and student union parties and stuff. I mean, I might be wrong about that, but it just didn't seem to be ticking up when we had those films on, so that was kind of a waste of money. We'll take on the thumping therapy emergency and see if we can get that one sorted. And then let's have a quick check down at how much my injection room costs. 38,000. We did get that Bigfoot funding, satisfy 3 personal goals. Yes, this is good. 2 in quick succession that we're going to be able to do. Should give us a nice amount of money, maybe enough to schedule another party. Oof, on a Saturday afternoon. Gonna find my baby, gonna hold her tight, gonna grab some afternoon delight. Saturday afternoon delight. Okay, we have almost completed the research project. We got more Bigfoot funding. Level up 5 students, that's another easy one. Okay, so we have, hopefully now, we can... Oh, wait. Come on. 3 more students, get in there now. Nope, okay, well, that's fine. Where's my mouse pointer gone? Oh, it's over here. Right. The injection room will be coming soon. That's another Bigfoot funding done. Schedule a quick party. Yes. Amazing. The injection room. Very, very soon. We'll quickly place this boot club bookcase somewhere. There. They're sat right in front of it now. Research project is done. I've got 23 seconds left. Let's place the injection room.
Congratulations. Research
Successfully treat every patient illness. I got an achievement. Bigfoot challenge complete. And another one. Oh my god, yes. Amazing. Right, we have all of our treatment rooms in. So, it's time to spin the wheel. If I get remove room and you guys make me remove one of those rooms, I'm going to be devastated. Alright, chaos wheel time. I can't look. Oh my god. But it's so beautiful. Oh, it's okay, Lep. I've got it saved as a template already. I just don't have the bookcases in there, so I'd need to put them back in. Alright, well, we can turn this into a positive, right? I've got 10 minutes. I'm going to run things at very slow speed. Nothing in the rules against that. And I'm going to use this time now to try and just make things look a little bit neater here. So you might be able to guess what I'm trying to do now. And all I want to do is try and get as much as possible moved indoors. And we're eventually going to get rid of this building and make this all one unit. So let's just continue removing some of the stuff around here. That's the entrance. So again, we'll pick this one up. Our injection room gets moved into there.
I'll add them to the pile.
I want to pick this up because it's a smaller room, so it fits. I have done red. My time as a performer is done. But I do appreciate that, the look of sheer terror. Okay, so I've got a little bit of space there, and what I'll do is I'll add in another. Yeah, you can take the actor out. that works. Then I can put like a shower or a toilet or something in there.
Well, it should.
And then all we're going to do now, this is going to be difficult because I don't want to delete any of these rooms. In fact, I will delete one of the surgeries. And then what I want to do is we're going to build and we're going to remove all of this space here. And then we'll start expanding this building again. So we'll do one big long wall there. And then again, we'll continue to expand. We'll have another one going there. Yeah, okay, that's good. Then we've opened up a little bit more space so that we can add in some more rooms. I was actually going to move the head clinic we put in here. Just there. And then this can fit in just there. But I think I'd rather put it there. That's good. Private tuition can come across and slot in the little gap here. Actually, no, we're going to need the space there, so we'll pop this in here. And we'll trim off the end of this building. And then I'm going to trim off the end of this one as well.
Welcome in, it's DJ Shorts on Campus Radio, keeping it short and keeping it sweet. On
Right,
today's
next
show,
up, surgery,
I'll be
going
telling
back
you
in.
the 6 ways to get the most out of your winter coat. But first, let's cook up something tasty in the music
Actually,
microwave. If you cannot handle
I
the
need to
heat,
put that back
what
in
are you
now.
doing in me kitchen?
Right,
Let's
that's
go.
fine, that's fine, that's okay. We're going to grab this, and again, you can see what I'm doing. We're just edging away, little by little, until eventually we have a fully developed singular room. Because I really, really don't want to delete anything right now. I'd like to keep everything intact. I mean, what we could do is delete the student lounge. In fact, let's take a risk. Gone. Okay, good. Now,
Doesn't matter how
we're just going to
distant you
expand
are
this building all the way
when
along
urinating
here.
on campus facilities.
Cool, right. When that's built, put our surgery down. Move it down to here. Right, now then, surgical trolley in the surgery. We'll unlock and place that. And this will start increasing the treatment power of the surgery. Head clinic, bookcase, record, all of this stuff is library based. We can't do any of that right now, so unfortunately our students will have to deal without. But we can put the smoothie kiosk in, and we're going to put them, look at them all, they all stink as well. A backless bench outside, okay.
We're low on student housing.
We'll also put in a little bit of a door there. I can quickly do another research project. We definitely need to do that just to keep the money rolling in. Now I need to try and keep a bit of money as well. Because we are going to have to add in our whatever they're called again. You know what I'm talking about, surely. Okay, that's good. Cure 7 surgery patients. Earn $1,000 from amenities. Cool. Right. Okay. So next up, we will put in
Not a toothbrush.
a medical office. Right there. Then we'll bring back our student lounge. Okay. I'm feeling slightly more at ease now. If we can get those loans paid off, we might be okay.
What is wrong with people? I saw this guy wearing a bureaucrat's t-shirt the other day. Nah. Great show, great show.
Do you want to hear my impression of DJ Shorts?
Yowza!
Because,
He just stands there,
you know,
staring at us.
given that he's
Like
from
that
where I'm
lad
from.
one. Listen, fella, if you didn't recognize a quote, let
Listen,
alone a
fella,
classic from
if you
season
can't recognise
2,
a quote,
episode
let alone a
12,
classic
the
from
Admiral
season 2,
Fuzzy Knicker's
episode
all
12,
nighter.
the Admiral Fuzzy Knicker's
wear a
all-nighter,
t-shirt.
then you don't get to
Here's
wear
a
the
song for
t-shirt.
people who do
Here's a
know
song
their
for people
quotes.
that know their quotes. If anybody from 2 Point Studios is watching, I am available for hire. So, give us a job. A tunnel of love? In this weather? No. Park bench you can have. Go sit out in the cold.
How desperate you are. No urinating on campus facilities.
Right, okay. 7 surgery patients to cure, and then 20 attending events. Okay, we can quickly do some student lounge parties. Cool. Well, we've actually managed to do something with the lack of a library. But unfortunately, I mean, somehow our grades have stayed at an A, but our students are really unhappy because they've had a lot of events and a lot of requests that have gone unfulfilled. So they've failed assignments quite a bit. I think I've got enough money to duplicate this surgery, but what I want to do is I want to be prepared for the fact that soon I'm going to be able to put my library back in, and I need money to be able to do that. Oh, dormitories. We don't have any dormitories now either.
Students. Well, it should.
Okay. I'm going to take a risk and put the dormitory back in. And we'll stick the Claw at Love machine back in. The relationships are keeping them happy. Oh, it's time to spin the wheel. But I can put my library back in now, so I'm going to do that. Oh dear. There'd always be something that stops me doing it, wouldn't there? Right, library. And I'll just have to move the door to like there. Alright, library goes in. Excellent.
Students, easy
Oh,
to
and then we'll spin the wheel, of course. I was going to give myself a break there. You'd have pointed it out. I know what you're like. Right, here we go. Spinny, spinny. Easy. Full speed and no pausing. That's how I roll anyway, so it doesn't matter. I mean, the no pausing thing's a little bit unfortunate, but... Right, let's get back to it. 10 minutes, no pausing,
Here's another
full
student
speed.
story about a little supermarket that could becoming a little supermarket that's closed. Hugh, over to you.
Okay, so, what's going on with this research project? Can we get some movement on this, please? Thank you very much. And then we need some assistance. Now, I'm reluctant to hire any, but we will bring in one here just to help us out in that field. I also did get rid of my boot club, so we should put that back in as well. Ah,
Now,
we
after
can't put it back
failing
in because we've got no
their
money.
inspection of the week,
Okay,
this much visited market will be
let's have a
closing
look. How
its
much did we
doors.
make last time from treating patients?
As I sit
Okay,
here,
right, well, that's fine.
riding the mechanical gig one
We
last
do
time,
have student events
I
going
can't
on
help
to
but
the end of the
think
year,
of all
so
of the
that
good
might
times.
bring us through.
The end of
But
an
the
era,
surgery
that's for
patients,
sure.
we really need to get those cured to bring in a bit of money. Thankfully, it seems like we are bringing in a nice amount, but I can't do those bookcases at all. Yeah, with this, not too much of a problem, but if it was something like Planet Zoo, full speed ahead, I'd be having a nightmare with that.
Campus grounds are not a toilet.
But it's not looking too bad. I mean, that surgery cure rate is appalling. We need to work on that and boost that as much as we can. It's at 11% treatment power. But mainly because of the lack of trained doctors, I think, is why we're struggling with that. We could potentially replace our staff with better trained staff members, but I don't know if that's actually going to be a possibility for us given the lack of funding. What's going on? Why are you so upset? Just get in there and get cured. You'll be fine. 11 of 20 students attending events, 12. Okay, this is good. If we can push that to 20 before the end of the year, or finish off this research project before the end of the year, I think that'll be a really good... Oh, wait a minute. Because I moved that room, it reset the amount of extra staff we can have in there. Doy. We made it to the end of the year. We don't have a lot of money, but we'll have a look at our loans and stuff. Nobody failed and dropped out this year, though, so it's okay. I am going to just start the next year. We're not going to upgrade those courses. It's too much of a risk for us right now. Now, at this moment in time, I don't have enough money to schedule another student lounge event. So we are kind of relying on us making enough money to get out of debt or curing some more surgery patients. At this moment in time, though, we only have one surgery that's actually active, and we might not be doing too well in it. Do we have a nurse in here as well, or is it a doctor? It's just the doctor, I think. Yeah, just the doctor. But that's okay. Hopefully we'll get this done.
Student requests for administrator. I'll add them to the pile.
Oh my god, please work. Get this done quick, please. Great. We failed. Okay, lab, see you in a bit. How am I looking for money?
New from Smell My Cash.
All right.
Being a
Difficulties,
student is
difficulties,
hard enough.
difficulties.
The least we could do is give you...
And where are all
some
of my
money.
teachers, please?
Smell My Cash for students. Sure, you have to pay it back, but that's future use problem.
Right, this is problematic. We are running into a couple of issues. I don't know if we're going to be able to do this now. We don't have a lot of... Yeah, there's not a lot we can do. We need money. Our staff seem to be all over the place. I don't know where they're going or what they're doing. We are essentially waiting for this surgery patient's one to come through. Maybe we should have just ignored
Interfere with your studies.
some objectives and
And get back to work.
taken on other ones, because this is tough. This is going to be tough. Without hiring extra doctors, which we can't because we've got no money. We are really relying on these to come through. Let's just have a look. Number 20. We'll push number 19 right to the front of the queue here, because he's the healthiest one, so that might help us out. Oh god.
Medical announcement. Patients arriving with heart
Yeah, might be time to sell that library again.
Weather report. I'm so cold.
Okay, yeah, I think it is. It's time to sell the library yet again. Doesn't even bring us in a lot of money, to be honest. Unless we just sell it and replace it with something incredibly basic. Or we could sell this dormitory plus our library plus the pastoral. Pause. Schedule in 1, 2.
Students.
We haven't taken out the loan yet, so we've got that in place just in case. Oof. Ooh, ooh, ooh. My. Ooh, quickly.
Before we end today's show, some of you have got
Doctor
in touch
hired,
to
that's
ask how
good.
you can have really cool, original opinions like mine. So I'm going to tell you
Tick
about a
over the
little
month.
technique
Right,
that I like to
okay.
call plain devil's advocate.
Yeah, we don't necessarily
What you
need
do is you take a popular, universally
a
agreed
great
upon
deal
opinion,
of... Like, the dormitories
flip
don't
it
get
on its
used a
head.
lot. So actually, what I'm also going to do is
You've got yourself a really cool original opinion.
we'll start
Take
upgrading our
toilets.
courses as well.
You might think they're great, necessary even. Whereas I think they're a little passé.
Let's just be calm about this. We can do it. I mean, a lot of students are about to drop out, so that's not good. Yeah, this is tough. This is very tough, especially with the impending Wheel of Doom about to come at us with force. Oh dear. You're not getting anything. Just be okay with that, please. Okay, events are about to be done. That's great. Yes! Surgery cures done as well. Excellent. Right, 20 students attending it. Cure 3 surgery patients in a row. You can get lost. That's not going to happen. Come on. One more student attend an event. Yep, excellent. Great. That's good. I'm going to duplicate this surgery here and pop that down as well. We're going to not put back the library right now, and if I do put one in, we'll put like a basic library in. You can get book club back though, that should help. Train a janitor, no. 8 personal goals. Okay, right, we can't put in a library again, we've got no money.
Students are
Right,
invited.
okay.
Don't have to ask to go to
Oof.
the toilet.
Right, the problem is we're getting personal goals coming through and they are all about putting the library in. We can't put the library in because we've got no money. So things like the anatomy model and stuff will help. The bookworm will help, but we need money to put the bookworm in, and it's time to spin the wheel. Oh dear. Here we go. It was right on the needle. It was right on the edge. Okay. What room are we removing? What room are we removing? First person to comment. Oh, thank you, Wolfie. That's very kind of you. Right. Away goes. Thank you so much. You're all so nice to me. Well done. Well done. All right, the timer starts again, and off we go. Right, okay, what can I actually put in? Nothing. We can put the bookworm in, and that should satisfy some personal goals.
Students
Satisfies a lot of personal goals. Great, okay.
preferably.
Big book. We can do that. I'm kind of relying on Book Club boosting our students so that we don't end up having to put the library in. If they can just get boost to their education learning on the job and stuff, we might be able to get out of this little hole that we found ourselves in. I think, really, if we can repay off these loans as quick as possible, like our loan repayments are 11,000, as well as the interest. We're dumping out about 20 grand on loan repayments every month. And in actual fact, if we are able to do, like, get rid of those loans, we might actually start making some money. Let me just have a quick look. Our patient treatments are 19,850.
Doesn't matter how desperate you are.
Yeah, we're spending 36,000 on staff wages, but there's a huge chunk coming out there. Our monthly profit's down 26,000. So if we are able to just like keep that going and bring that level back up, we should, fingers crossed, get ourselves into a position where we're starting to make some money. Now, if I can actually just hire another teacher to start bringing these queues down as well, that might save us. But at the moment, yeah, 10 janitor jobs is a great one. We'll take that any day. We've had some dropouts though this year, which is a shame, but I kind of expected it. We aren't keeping these guys happy, and like we're rejecting so much. But given that they're not giving us any money, there's no tuition fees, there's no rent, I don't really care if they drop out. Like, that doesn't bother me. Like, they don't give us any income, they don't bring anything to the campus apart from like learning stuff. So if we can just, you know, if they need to leave, they need to leave. And yeah, who needs toilets anyway, Wolfie? You're absolutely right. That is another challenge done. This is good. This is very good. And the janitor jobs are complete. Can we get this research done yet? Or what? Come on, guys. Good bacteria. Computer cubicle, no. But cure 3 injection room patients in a row, that's a no. And the student events is also a no. They're going to take us too long and cost us too much money. So we'll put down the good bacteria. In fact, no, we won't. We'll wait, because if we get an objective to fulfill a student-like request, we'll put that straight in instead.
You're listening to Ricky Hawthorne on 2 Point Radio. You're listening to 2 Point Radio. This is Ricky Hawthorne. It's a few minutes past something. We'll check on.
We just need to
numbers
wait for
while
them to
you
give us
listen
some.
to some music.
But my God, does this place look horrible. I really wish this wasn't what it was like. What was that? 6 students achieve a B grade on assignments. Well, we're not going to get that done, and we're also not going to train a janitor because we don't have a training room. Right, that research project is done, so I'm very quickly going to start on a brand new one. We will take the heartthrob research to increase the training, the treatment power of our surgeries, because that's an objective. It's not great, it's not what I was hoping for, but there's not a lot else we can do. We don't have a money generation one. Now, with this 46,000, I think it's time to put the library back in, but it's going to be a very, very basic one. And I'm going to try and cram in as much as I can here. So we'll just go with the standard bookcase. Then we'll go one bookcase there. We'll add in the study cubicle. We'll add in computer. Then this. Then records. And then we'll look at our surgery bookcases and all of that sort of stuff as well. The problem with this is there's so many of them. Psychiatry. Ward. Then there's head clinic. Injection. And then we're out of money. But I've got just enough left to place a potted tulip. And we have to put it just here. Oh, I can afford the skeleton display as well. How long it'll stay for is anyone's guess.
It doesn't matter
Okay.
how desperate you are. No urinating on campus for
30 students attend cinema events. I don't even know what that one was because I deleted it before it came up. So again, now we just need some more Bigfoot events to come through for us. 26 grand left on that loan and 96 on the other one. Can just about squeeze a tulip in here. And we can actually add in another bookcase, so we'll add the surgery bookcase in. Oh my god, missed it. Damn. Right, okay. Come on, Bigfoot Foundation. Satisfy 3 personal goals and 6 students achieve a B grade on assignments. Okay, we can do that now, actually. We should be able to get this done.
janitor required in
And that'll give us a nice bit of money and hopefully bring us back into profit. Then I can put down my new bookcases, which will, again, continue to satisfy personal goals of our students. Whew, I'm starting to see the light. And I don't mean the kind of flashy light you see at the end of the tunnel when you're about to say goodbye to this mortal, shuffle off this mortal coil. Come on, one more personal goal, surely.
This next song is for the hog log lady.
Who else is playing the DLC and how are you finding it? Have you finished it all yet? What was the thing you found most difficult? Upgrade 1 item. Ooh, that's risky. Let's upgrade our research hub. Oh, you're done. Now, oh, yes, I saw you post in Discord. Congratulations. 5 best friends? No. 7 restarts. Oh, my word. Yeah, I can see why. This is a really, really tough level. It's not pretty either. It's quite punishing. No problem, Midnight. I hope you feel better. Thanks for coming.
janitor to install upgrade, please.
I can't remember what bookcases we're missing in here. Surgery was one of them, I think. Oh, you didn't notice? Ah, okay. Yeah, it's much easier once you work out that you can actually... Ah, let's build a zoo. How are you finding that, Wolfie? I've yet to pick it up. It looks quite fun, though. A little bit chaotic, which is what we like here. Okay, we've got upgrade 1 item, which we are working on now, and cure 5 head clinic patients in a row. Oh, surgery cure rate's at 45%, though. 50.
Issues should go to student support.
Oh, my word. We might be about to do this. I can't believe it. Oh, that came from nowhere as well. We've dropped into debt, though. If we can cure one more patient in that surgery. Oh, there we go. We killed one. You know, just to keep it running. We've got 16 seconds left before the next spin of the wheel. I don't think this is going to happen, so we'll abandon that one. Let them give us a new one. The upgrading of an item is going to happen very soon. And yeah, we're looking a little bit less stressful now. So this is good. This is very good. And it's time to spin the wheel, so we'll pause things. Back over to the wheel. Well, we've killed more than one, I think, actually, Wolfie. I think we've killed a lot more than one. Right, come on, wheel. What are you going to give us this time? Okay, sack my best teacher, and we can't hire any more. This might mess us up. The Wheel of Chaos has spoken. We are sacking our best teacher. From both courses. So, I mean, all of Lily White needs to go. And we don't really have a best staff member at all. These are level 1, but we've throttled our nurses, actually. This could be
While walking home,
not fun.
I was chased into a tree by a group of students barking like dogs. I went into a primal
If we
state
can
of
cure another
self-preservation,
patient and
hissing at
get
them
that 1-star
like a
objective
feral
done,
cat. I've learned since that it was some kind of
yeah,
persuasion
the Wheel
from
of Chaos has
society.
been satisfied. You
I
have sacrificed
suppose
your
now that
staff
I know it was
members.
a joke, I can see the funny side. Ha,
Maybe
guilty
that's the
people,
next
eh?
Honey I
But
Joined a
terrifying
Honey I Joined a
scamps.
Cult stream. We worship the Wheel of Chaos.
The campus grounds are not a toilet.
Right, we've got a lot of people who are considering dropping out. Develop 5 best friend relationships again. Not great, not great. We need some good objectives here. We're so close to getting a good surgery cure rate. I wonder if, when we get this boosted, we can boost our treatment power again. And yeah, this could work. We could push this through. I mean, people are not happy here. This isn't a fun campus to go through. I certainly wouldn't recommend it. We're going to need to do some serious marketing if we want to improve our standing in the community. That just about gets us towards getting out of debt. Cure 5 patients is a good one. That's nice. Let's have a quick look here. Level up 10 students. Oh, fantastic. Yes. This is good. This is very good. Out of debt. We're nice and clear there. If we can just get another staff. We can't bring in any more staff members to help with our training for another 10 minutes. So we just have to let that go through. But hopefully this will allow us to build up some more money. What I'd like to do is put a dormitory back in, just so that some of our students can go and rest somewhere. So I'm going to just move these club signups down here. As well as these vending machines. Complete 25 janitor jobs, that's an easy one. We've got loads of space for janitors here. So we should now be able to put in our dormitory. We've gotten a lot of money there. This is good. This gives us a chance to actually put some stuff in. So, medical
Medical
dorms.
students should not call people assignments. They're patients, okay?
I can put the toilets back in, but for now, we'll not bother. We definitely have to keep showers in. Actually, why not? We'll put the toilets back as well. And we can place those medical flasks as well. Look at the queue of people now going to dormitories. That's hilarious. Right, okay. Oh god, that snowstorm, my word. Right, okay, toilets coming back.
10 years. It's a proud tradition, and now it's a tradition in a box.
Upgrade
Easy to
one
cook.
item.
Tasty to eat.
Okay, sure. Let's
Not
upgrade
sure what it
the
is,
noggin nabber.
but it's definitely in a box. Just like Mama used to make.
Okay. Thank you, Georgia. Have a good night, and I will see you next time, no doubt. We've made it to the end of another year, surprisingly. Let's get that done, and then, yeah, we've got a little bit of space there, so I'm going to move this private
The yearly
tuition,
results are
pop
in.
that down there,
Wow. Didn't we do well?
and then can I... Oh, I can't. I don't have the money to do so. What awards did we win? 11 dropouts. That's not great, but, I mean, we did have no library, so they were failing assignments left, right, and centre, so that's why we had that problem. Can we duplicate a dormitory again? I think we can fit another one in down there, so we're just moving some stuff around. We'll start the new year anyway. No problem, Red Rose. I will see you next time. I'm going to hopefully get to the 1-star objectives very soon, and then I will be calling it for the night because this has been a tough one. We can also once again get this one done, so it increases the treatment power for 180 days. Right, okay, well, I'll just take on this. And yeah, hopefully, we've got some more money in. We can duplicate the dormitory again. Add it in there. And remove those windows. Pop that down. There we go. Right. Okay. We can't hire any more doctors yet. That's the problem that we've had there. I think you are bugged, aren't you? Yes, you are. Well, looks like you're dropping out, because I'm not coming out to fix you. Oh, we lost the bookworm. Yeah, I've got a couple of stuck students here. They will drop out because their needs have dropped so low, and then there's no way to get them back, basically. So that's fine. We'll just let them go. Yeah, okay. We've got an item getting upgraded now. We've got 4 more personal goals to satisfy. That shouldn't take us long. That should come up pretty quickly. Probably at the end of this first month when the students actually complete their first, like, observations. They'll instantly get requests in to go to the library and stuff, so we'll be able to fulfill those needs as quickly as possible.
Medical announcement. Patients arriving with bodily druids.
Now, it's only natural that the cure rate drops at this early phase in the year because our students haven't leveled up. But we probably could do with looking at what teachers we can hire when we are able to and replace our staff quota. Because at the moment we only have level 1s throughout. So it might be time to have a look at improving that. Like if I have a quick look, we've got a ward, we've got... So what, we need 2 nurses there. We need 3 doctors in the surgery, another doctor in the head clinic, and I think this is doctors as well in thumping therapy. Is that right? Ah, nurses. So we've got 3 nurses and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 doctors. So once this ends, we'll sack our current doctors and we'll hire in some new ones. I'm going to get rid of these. So we've got level 2s there. There's a level 3. At the moment, that's looking pretty good. So we'll be able to get rid of a couple of doctors and nurses and then bring in new ones. And of course, if the wheel does tell me to sack staff again, that's what we'll have to do. Now, what else can we do to boost the cure rate of our surgery?
You're listening to Ricky Hawthorne on 2 Point Radio. Here's the weather. Things are looking cold on the Pointy Mountains.
Because there's
You may
nothing
want
in
to
there
wear a
that would
second pair
help.
of shoes. I suppose skis are technically a second pair of shoes.
And
What they
I don't
lack
think
in
we can
terms
actually...
of
Oh, generate
providing
200
warmth,
research
they
points.
make
That's a
up for
great
by
one.
being a lot like
6
breathing
students get a B
tobogans.
grade on assignments.
Play
Yeah,
that
we're going to make a bit of
music.
money here. Fairly happy with this now. we are making progress. I'm going to add in another surgery. Just in the corner there. Because maybe as well, getting the queues down is going to help us. Because they lose health while they're stuck there waiting. And if they are unhealthy when they go in, and you fail the treatment, they'll die, so it can be quite difficult. But you can see here, we've got a few more stuck students. This does tend to happen to the game if you're playing it for quite a long period of time. It can, for some reason, this happens. I don't really know why. It's not too much of a problem, especially in terms of the stream. If I was playing the level itself and recording that sort of stuff, we'd need to probably just come out and come back in, and that would solve that problem. 24 seconds to go before our next spin of the wheel, and oh my god, I did it! Yes! 1-star Pointy Peak, amazing. With the Wheel of Chaos as well, might I add. Wasn't even expecting it. Didn't need to do what I was planning on doing. We've done it. 1 star. Amazing. But it doesn't get easier from here on out. What's our 2-star objective? A surgery cure rate of 75%, cure 80 patients, an average B+, and then earn 1.5 million. That's where the nightmare begins, I think. Okay, right. This must be doable, but that 75% cure rate isn't nice. We struggle to hit 60. And we have a wheel to spin. So, 15 minutes before I finish the stream. So we'll get this kicked off again. Oh, we didn't spin it. So let's go spin it. What are we starting our 2-star objectives with? My intention was actually just to do the 1-star objectives and then finish, but about 15 minutes takes us up to like a 2-hour stream, so we will do that again. Sack our best teacher. Now, I haven't hired my teachers yet, but I did say it would count towards it, so I'm going to hire the teachers that I want to hire, and then we'll have to sack one. So 1, 2, 3, 4. These were the teachers that I wanted to hire. Then we have to go in and immediately sack the best one. So, arguably, Henry Rainbow is the best teacher because he's got private tuition and level 2 in doctor, and Gwendolyn Drum needs to go as well because she's the best nurse. Yeah, we've once again sacrificed to the wheel, so I'm going to have to hire in some level 1 doctors as well, just to bulk out the workforce a bit. And then I do need some more janitors, so let's take level 5 maintenance Michael Rambo. And yeah, that will do for now. Let's continue. So I just want to see how far I can get into the 2-star objectives. Now, the thing about the cure rates, that needs to be the last objective. Don't worry about the rest of them. These will happen naturally, like residually, as long as you're keeping on top of your money and not losing and going into debt and going bankrupt. This, if you get this to 75%, but you've not completed these, you've wasted that objective, because this fluctuates all the way through. So if I'm at 75%, it won't lock in that objective as complete. It can drop back down. So that objective, it's not even worth thinking about until you've cured 80 patients and earned 1.5 million. That's where, that's why I'm not going to bother too much with boosting my cure rate right now. We need to solidify and make sure that there's enough money coming in. So you can see we've already had some dropouts, which, that's bound to happen. The wheel is in play, and I haven't actually started it off again, so let's get that timer on the go. Cool, right. I've yet to expand, but we are completing objectives really nicely here. We're getting in a nice bit of money. And it might be time to actually unlock a new plot. So I will grab this plot here, plot 3. Once that's unlocked, we can... Oh, Do you know what? Screw it. Let's get them all. We'll get these 2 plots here. That's going to give me a lot more space to build on and allow me to continue expanding this campus if needs be. They also want a crazy taxi machine, and for the first time I can actually just do it for them. What's wrong with you? Biopsy rubbish. Oh, you've dropped out, but you're stuck here. Well, you will forever be stuck here panicking. You smelly person. Right, I can actually put my medical office or my pastoral care back in as well. So, with that in mind, let's quickly expand. We'll come all the way down here, and then we'll drop in a new medical office. No. No, no, no. No, 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 no. It was pastoral care. There we go. Excellent. Right. We can't hire any more staff, remember, for another 10 minutes. But, yeah, that's pretty good going so far. We've eaten into that objective quite nicely. This is going to be the tough one, I would imagine. We do need to think of how we can actually boost the effectiveness of treatment within these surgeries. Like, at the moment, it is 11% treatment power. None of these are upgradable, so we kind of just need to find ways to boost the treatment power naturally by adding in more items. So like the medical monitors we can put in right the way across the back here. And then the surgery posters as well, they're just a little addition, but what we want is the alternative medicine cabinet.
Fans are debating whether this latest post is a cryptic suggestion.
And if we can squeeze in another one of those surgical trolleys, that'll really help boost it. But for now, we're stuck at 11% still. Actually, that hasn't actually boosted anything. So we're getting diminishing returns on the medical monitors already, by the looks of things. Oh no, it's gone up to 15% now. How strange. Let's have a look again. 16%. Okay, that's good. And we're completing objectives really nicely here as well. They want mini golf again. It's such a shame we can't have the mini golf indoors, because mini golf in the freezing cold snow sounds like my idea of hell, to be quite honest. Certainly wouldn't catch me doing that. Right, I think it's time for some bigger surgery rooms so we can really maximize the treatment power in those rooms. So very quickly, I'm going to duplicate this one down here. I'm going to pop it in there, and then we'll add in another layer all the way around. We'll confirm that, and then we'll move some stuff around so that we can hopefully fit it in right in the corner there. Then with this changing pod, we can just squeeze that in there. We'll move this surgical trolley down there, and then we'll add in all of the extra bits we need to really finish this off. So we get 6% treatment power from these, so we want to try and fit as many of these in as possible. And then these are 2%. 27% in there. If we can get this up to around about 40%, I think I'll be happy. Bear in mind, money is something that we need to consider when we're doing this.
Attention. Your finger is not a toothbrush.
I don't think I know anyone who's ever used their finger as a toothbrush, to be honest. That's such a weird one. Right, 35% treatment power on there so far. Can I fit in another medical monitor? Surgical trolley. No. What about these? Are these going to take me further up? %. That's not too bad. So we'll duplicate this surgery, pop it in down there, and then I should be able to duplicate it again when I get a little bit more money in. What I will do, though, is remove this one. Now I can actually duplicate this one, and it should fit in this little hole there.
Pastoral issues can be
Excellent. Right, 1, 2, 3 surgeries. We can start another new research project, and I will take on the bodily druids research. Again, there's always one. And we can start clearing out these surgeries as well. We don't need these ones now. We have upgraded surgeries that will boost the treatment power and hopefully allow us to maximize the cure rate of our surgeries. So we've now got 4 surgeries on campus that have a really good treatment power. And that's then going to allow us to just maneuver our dorms a little bit.
Playing us out, we've got an absolute firecracker. Good night.
And if we get one more dormitory in here, you'll actually find that we have managed to get enough dormitories, hopefully, to satisfy everybody in campus. Yeah, okay, right, cool. We are getting there now.
Janitor required in head clinic.
Average grade is an A. We've cured 73 of 80 patients, and we've earned just over $500,000. We just need that surgery cure rate to come up, and then 2 stars should not be too difficult. But the first phase of this is tough. Don't get me wrong. Like, I think we've done quite well, especially with the wheel being involved, and it's definitely going to help me in doing the actual recorded playthrough of it. I think, though, Molten Rock was harder. I mean, it remains to be seen what the 3-star objectives are, but we'll just have to we'll have to deal with that. It should be a breeze, though. If we can abandon various research projects and Bigfoot funding requests, we'll be okay. Like, look at this. We're getting another bulk of cash coming in. Curing 3 surgery patients in a row might be difficult, but I don't see why we can't actually get the 2-star objectives here as well. Maybe 5-minute chaos timers were the best idea for this one. We've done well, though, and it's certainly given me food for thought for how I can actually do this level in general. I mean, we've only unlocked 3 plots so far, and we've barely used them. Obviously, the layout's not great, and the rooms don't look amazing, but working towards blueprints is always a very, very good idea. Still can't hire any staff, but yeah, we are doing pretty well. That's another Bigfoot funding project about to be completed. Curing 3 surgery we cured 3 surgery patients in a row. Oh, no, we didn't. I've just abandoned another one. God damn. Keep doing the wrong ones. But yeah, we're approaching the 2-hour mark, so I think it's a good time now to just call it quits. And yeah, we've had a really good run tonight, despite the Chaos Wheel, which has actually been pretty forgiving tonight. I think we managed all right. So yeah, that was fun. That was surprisingly a very, very good run. And like, as you can see, we've already got 50% cure rate on the surgeries because of the boost to the power. And if I was able to bring in some more staff, which we can't obviously because the wheel's ticking down, we would have better trained staff members working in there, so the students would get better as well, and we'd continue to increase those levels. Like, at the moment, we've got some surgeries that are unoccupied because we don't have enough teachers to go in there and do the work. And it's just a case of taking on, like, all of these Bigfoot funding requests and filling up that counter to get to the 1.5 million mark. That would be the slow one. I mean, look at these 2. They're done already, so that's not really anything to worry about. But yeah, what I will say is, if you are going to play this level yourself and you've not yet done it, is don't grow beyond your means. Don't go too much. Oh, Ares, welcome to the stream. Yeah, we're just about finished for the night. Let's see what the Chaos Wheel would have given us. Yes, it's a slightly shorter stream tonight, but yeah, let's see what the wheel would have coughed up for us. Come on, wheel. Delete any room.
Needed to unblock the
Okay,
toilets.
well, yeah, that wouldn't have been too bad. Like, I mean, I imagine deleting a surgery would have been a bit chaotic, but other than that, that doesn't bother me too much. So, yeah, the wheel's been very kind. Maybe we need to adjust some of the stuff. Take some of the stuff that's a little bit more forgiving out. But, yeah, we could now put in some more staff and stuff. And, yeah, so this was fun. This was a really good stream. Thank you all for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. I don't know when the next stream is going to be because moving and stuff is coming fast upon me. And I need to get all of that sorted. So maybe we'll squeeze in a little stream towards the end of the week and do some building in Planet Zoo or something. Nice and calm, nice and chilled out. No chaos wheel. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.